Our committee, the Energy and Commerce Committee, is the oldest standing legislative committee in Congress. We have a proud history addressing some of our nation's most urgent challenges and paving the way for our greatest opportunities. It's a mission that we are continuing today. I'm Fred Upton from Michigan, and I'm also chairman of the House Energy and Commerce Committee. In the 112th Congress, our team is hard at work to support jobs, standing up for the taxpayers, and protecting families and communities. Our Republican majority hails from all across our great nation, from rural America to thriving cities and literally everything in between.
Hello, my name is Congressman Greg Harper from Mississippi's 3rd Congressional District, and I have the honor of serving on the House Energy and Commerce Committee. Mississippi is a national and international leader in renewable energy technologies.
And I represent the people of Kentucky's 2nd District, home of the birthplace of Abraham Lincoln, Fort Knox, and Mammoth Cave National Park.
I have the honor of representing Illinois' 11th Congressional District, which is home to 3 nuclear power plants, hydropower plants, ethanol and biodiesel plants, wind and solar farms, and an oil refinery.
I represent California's 50th Congressional District. California, and particularly San Diego, is home to many of the most exciting and advanced life science companies in the entire world.
Virginia, it is a big area for coal, natural gas, and lots of other issues that the Energy Committee is working on.
Before coming to Congress, I ran a couple of small businesses, one in the aviation industry and the other in the energy sector, both of which industries are critical to my district in Kansas.
I come from a leading energy producing state. The oil and gas industry alone employs over 300,000 workers in Oklahoma.
My district in Colorado is impacted greatly by the work the Energy and Commerce Committee does. In fact, I can't think of another committee that touches the 4 corners of the state to a greater extent than Energy and Commerce.
The Energy and Commerce Committee has broad jurisdiction over commerce, public health, energy, environmental policy, technology, not to mention oversight of the taxpayers' dollars. And our members are leading the way in every one of those areas.
As a member of the Energy and Commerce Committee, I'm focused on data security, online privacy, and domestic energy production. I'm committed to promoting sensible solutions that foster job creation and offer strong consumer protections.
The members of my subcommittee and the full committee are totally committed to making sure that these costly regulations do not create an obstacle to our stimulating the economy and creating new jobs.
I continue to push for an all-the-above energy policy that expands our use of wind, solar, nuclear, and biofuel energy alternatives while boosting production of domestic coal, oil, and natural gas. We should utilize all of our resources, leaving nothing off the table.
As chairman of the Energy and Commerce Health Subcommittee, I'm focused on making healthcare more affordable and more available, and on freeing the healthcare sector to create good jobs.
As chairman of the Oversight and Investigation Committee, I know that subsidizing jobs through loan guarantees like Solyndra is not the best way towards permanent job creation and revitalizing the American economy.
We would free up spectrum so that our high-tech innovators could acquire it and build out and create literally hundreds of thousands of new jobs.
We're asking the tough questions and making real progress for the American people in our committee, on the floor of the U.S. House and in our districts across the country.
Unfortunately, these questions won't be answered this morning. However, as I said before, it's not the end of the investigation, and I know we'll get these questions answered in due time. It's the least we can do for the taxpayers who have been left holding the bag on this one.
This is a continuation of this committee's effort to look at older laws and see how they need to be changed to meet modern needs and technologies.
So again, is that proper procedure under the law and under what they have as their rules and regulations at the NRC?
The Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, which should probably be renamed under the Obama administration, the Energy Prohibition Administration.
At a time of record high gas prices, we should be committed to developing American energy resources, reducing our dependence on Middle Eastern source of energy, and providing good paying American jobs.
And good news, Mr. Speaker, this bill is bipartisan, it's fiscally responsible, and it will make a positive impact on our nation's national security.
During this unprecedented budget crisis, governors are desperately asking the federal government to give back what was taken from them by the last Congress, Medicaid flexibility.
The House will act. The Senate will have to make their choice, and they'll have to live with their choice. Do they stand with patients or doctors, or do they stand with the president and narrow special interest groups?
We began the 112th Congress by saying jobs are job one, and you can see it in the work that we do.
At no time during the period that I've been on that committee has this committee been more focused on making jobs more available in America.
And I work every day to ensure that the American dream is kept alive for our children and our grandchildren.
One thing what we've tried to do in our committee, in Energy and Commerce, is work with our chairman, who very aggressively has been promoting legislation to create jobs.
So that we can help our innovators create good jobs, help our small businesses get the burdens of red tape off of their back and go create good American jobs.
My top priorities is jobs, about making government work so people can get back to work.
I'm focused on getting the American people back to work through common sense legislation that is in the best interest of the taxpayers.
I am proud the Energy and Commerce Committee has passed sensible regulatory reform measures to help spur economic growth and make America more competitive in the global marketplace.
Washington is not the answer, America is the answer. Less regulation plus less taxation plus less litigation will always lead to more innovation and job creation.
So thanks for taking a few minutes to get to know our team. We're here to serve you, and we hope you'll stay in touch online and through each of our offices. The Energy and Commerce Committee is on the web at energycommerce.house.gov, on Twitter at House Commerce, and on Facebook.com/Energy and Commerce.